Welcome everyone into another episode of the New Mexico State Aggies one-star recruit rebuild dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. Today, it's another Mountain West Conference showdown as the Colorado State Rams make the trip south to Las Cruces, New Mexico to take on our Aggies. New Mexico State's coming off a heartbreaking loss against Boise State last week on the road and looking to rebound to keep their chances at a Mountain West Conference championship game berth alive today against Colorado State. Once again, everybody, welcome into Aggie Memorial Stadium for today's game against Colorado State and the host team, the New Mexico State Aggies. So as you take a look at the offensive starters for New Mexico State here in this game, they're going to have to get back to the ground game this week as Boom Williams, for the first time this season as a starter, did not eclipse the 100-yard rushing mark. And it's going to not start off on a good note as he loses 5 on carry number 1 to Casey Irons. Slade Larson had a tough day last week, throwing for 4 of the 5 interceptions for New Mexico State. But he did get almost 400 yards in the near effort on the comeback, as this one's picked off by Irons! Irons throws out a stiff arm, and he's already at the 20, and New Mexico State starts off right where they left. So following the false start penalty by Colorado State, New Mexico State's really got to key in on all phases of the game this week. Specifically the ground game. If you can't run the ball, you probably won't be able to throw it. As Svensson looks to throw, wants to go towards the goal line and finds right, and he's down at about the 3, depending on where they spot it. Siverson will counter hand this one off to McGee to the goal line, and he runs through one. Touchdown, Malcolm McGee. So 3 plays, 33 yards in just 10 seconds, and Colorado State's already up 7-0 as we send you into the studio. Wyoming defeats San Jose State by 3 as Sean Chambers continues Wyoming's hot start as they are now 7-2 to start the season. So New Mexico State will try to do a little better on this drive as it was a 2-play interception drive on their last time out. They'll hand this one off to Boom Williams. Williams throws out a stiff arm. He gains 9. Tim Burns on that last tackle, and it's 3rd down and 2. Mitchell will drop to throw. Larson will drop to throw. Pass complete underneath to Wallace, who had a big game a week ago. That's good enough for a conversion. This is an offensive line that was so good through the first handful of weeks of the season, and now seems to have just kind of fallen off the map. As Williams gets to the edge, Boom Williams on the power handoff got 15. 1st down and 10 for Slade Larson out of the shotgun, empty backfield. With 5 on the play clock, he takes a snap, rifles one over the middle, and it's caught. It's Starks. Starks with room to run. Gain of 25 yards. Here we go on 3rd down and 4. They'll play action fake one. Looking for room to throw. Fires one to the back of the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown, Aggies! Justice Powers on a gain of 12 and a score. So New Mexico State's able to march down the field, a very strong physical drive, and they're able to get within a PAT. On 1st and 10, the stacked box for New Mexico State. Dropping back to throw. Silverson over the middle is complete to right. No little offense coming for Colorado State. And off up the middle to McGee. McGee with room to run gets blasted by Simmons, but it's still a 1st down. So on 3rd down and 11, what do they dial up? The Rams drop to throw. Siverson over the middle is dropped over the middle on the screen. It might have had a chance, but it's snuffed out. And that is how the first quarter will come to a close with the score: New Mexico State 7, Colorado State 7, what has been a back-and-forth first quarter. 2nd down and 8. Play action fake, under pressure. Larson is sacked. They bootlegged right into the blitz, and he had nowhere to go as Aaron Moore gobbled him up. Well, I've yet to fail a third down attempt today, but this one's a little bit different. 3rd down and 20. Sets to throw over the middle. It's caught and dropped by Powers. Both of these teams are currently sitting at 3-2 in the Mountain Division, which is good enough for second to worst. The only other team below them is Idaho at 0-8 in the conference, at 0-7 in the conference. Is the pass by Dante Wright is caught for 4, and it's 4th down. 2nd down and 10. We'll run a counter handoff here to Boom. Boom! He bounces out of that somehow. Boom Williams bites off another, and Boom Williams for 14. 1st down and 10 again. They blitz. Throws the back shoulder throw to Cam Brown. He makes one juke moving and finally wrapped up, but not before he's got 21 yards. So Larson, after starting off with an interception, has gone now 6 of 9 for a touchdown and a pick. Davis in motion. Here's the handoff. They root everybody out. Williams inside the 5. They change the play at the line. Here's the hard count. Handoff up the middle to Boom. Boom! Spun ahead! Touchdown! New Mexico State! New Mexico State knows that this is basically a must-win ball game if they're going to keep their hopes at a Mountain West Conference title defense on the line. They still play the 2 other division leaders, so they have a chance to win the head-to-head contest, but they need a Boise State loss at some point. So on 1st and 10 out of the eye, they'll send Pickens over again. Drop to throw quickly. Wants the deep ball. Got a man open, and McCulloch beats everybody to the end zone. 54 yards for Ty McCulloch. On 1st down and 4. Here's the handoff. Boom Williams. He's got a gap. Boom Williams puts his head down, and he's inside. Looks like the 30. They can just not keep Casey Irons out of making plays in the backfield. 2nd and 21. Drops to throw. Checks this one short and outside, and it's intercepted by Goldsmith. So a 6th interception in just over almost 6 quarters of play for the Aggie signal caller. And that is how the first half will come to a close with the score of the Colorado State Rams 14, the New Mexico State Aggies 14. We now present to you the scores and stats for this point in the season for both squads. We also get you ready for the first half highlights. On just the 2nd play of the game, it was a Casey Irons interception which turned into a McGee touchdown run. However, the Aggies answered with a Justice Powers post route for a score, but it's been a defensive struggle till then as each team only able to add on just 7 more to their soul. That's something else that's been really missing from this Aggie defense. They totaled a lot of interceptions in those first 3 weeks of the season. Since then, nowhere near as many. Dropping back to pass, this one underneath the Pickens. He gets wrapped up, but not before he got 8. On 3rd down and 2, here's the handoff up the middle to McGee, and Richardson ripped him down, but there is a flag. This will be holding against B.J. Pickens, and the penalty will be declined. Slade Larson a season ago was almost a 60% completion passer. This year he's hovering right around 50. Powers play fake. Throws the quick over route to Wallace. Did he get there? He's about 6 inches short. So on 4th down and inches, New Mexico State looks like they might actually consider going for this. Larson, hard counts, and they will. They'll hand this off, and it's Campbell who got it. New Mexico State, in a very odd area of the field, decided to roll the dice. On 1st and 10, listen, Thomas Starks over on the jet sweep. They fake it to him. He's now scrambling out. Throws on the run towards Brown, and it's caught! Gain of 22 yards, and he threaded the needle. So this brings up 2nd down and 10, and Navion Mitchell will take a seat. Handoff outside for Boom. Boom with a couple of lead blockers. Boom! Contact, which is what he loves, but it's a gain of 16. On 1st down and 10, they run the halfback toss. He's going to throw to the end zone. It's picked by Bailey. So 3 interceptions, and this one's thrown by Navion Mitchell. On 2nd down and 10, it's a draw play up the middle to McGee. He's met by Rodney McGraw, and it's 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 as Silverson drops to throw. He's under pressure, and he's sacked. Jason Simmons Jr. finally makes a play, and it's 4th and 10. 1st down and 10 for New Mexico State, coming out after the interception on the trick play. Throws this one out of the backfield to Boom Williams. He's got room to work. Boom Williams along the sideline, and it's a gain of across the 43. Just 2 of 5 today on 3rd down. Mitchell's still in the game. They'll hand this one off outside. Navion tripped up by his shoelace. He picked up a yard. And believe it or not, I think they're going to roll the dice again. On 4th and a yard, here's the handoff up the middle for Campbell, and he got it. And that is how the 3rd quarter will quietly come to a close with no new points on the board since halftime. But New Mexico State is chewing up a lot of field and a lot of clock as the score still stands 14-14. 3rd down and 8 for Slade against the blitz. He'll sling one up the field, and this one is deflected, nearly hauled in by Starks, and it is 4th and long. So it looks like New Mexico State will try a field goal attempt of 61 yards. Ethan Alberson's kick is up. It is on the way, and it is off the crossbar as we send you to the studio. Idaho and Utah State getting together as the 0-9 Vandals, giving 5-3 Utah State all they can handle early with the score 3-0 Aggies. Well, after Ethan Alberson misses the long field goal attempt, it'll be 1st down and 10 Colorado State. Under pressure, Silverson is sacked! Finally, Justin Segura gets back in the sack column. Loss of 3. Colorado State has not converted a 3rd down yet today. They'll hand this one off to McGee, and they won't convert this one! I'm trying to get more creative in getting receivers running across the field, but just nothing has been there today. On 2nd and 10, they dropped the throw on the quick screen underneath to Cam Brown. He slipped free of 1 and got 9. Offense trying to come through here on 2nd and 10. They pull a bunch of guards as Mitchell hits the accelerator again. Spun down, but it's a gain of 15 yards and another Aggie 1st down. Campbell goes right. Here's the off-tackle handoff again. Mitchell hits the gas. Inside the 10. On 3rd down and inches. Mitchell is in the backfield. They fake the handoff. Slam, throw on the bricks, back inside. It's intercepted by Bailey. Are you kidding me? New Mexico State throws a pick on the 1. And that is how regulation will come to an end as Colorado State gets a gift. So Colorado State won the coin toss for overtime and elected to go on defensive first. New Mexico State's 0-1 this season in overtime games. As a handoff to Navion, gets a cutback lane. He got 5. Larson out of the shotgun. Dropping back to throw. Nowhere to go with it. He just has to eat it, and he's sacked. Well, Geno Garfield roll the dice if they get close here on 3rd down and 18. 3 on the play clock. Dropping back. Fires one to the sideline. And they don't have to worry about it as they got 19. So here we go. Mexico State against New Mexico. Failed on 3rd down and had to kick a field goal. Ended up costing them the game. As they drop to throw. Fires this one along the sideline. Navion, he's got it! And he scores! Touchdown, Navion Mitchell! 11 yards! So just when things look like they might be dire, Navion Mitchell has come alive. Well, last time out, in overtime on their first defensive possession, New Mexico threw a 25-yard TD pass to win the game. against a cover 3 defense. Here, Colorado State will hand it off on 1st and 10 to McGee. He gains 6. 2nd down and 4. Severson drops to throw under pressure and had a wide open man. It's incomplete as the pressure was right in his face. Again, they have yet to convert on a 3rd down in this ball game. I'll motion the tight end over. Dropping back to throw. Pressure in his face, checking it short for McKern. In the I form, they hand this one off to the outside for McGee. Nowhere to go, and it's 3rd down. No doubt this is 4-down territory, as they would have to go for it because they need a touchdown to keep the game alive. But they can get a 1st down inside the 3. Pass outside, over the head. It's caught by Jackson. He's racing for the marker, and here it goes. It's 4th down. 4th down in the ball game. If they get it, we'll continue to play. If not, it looks like a New Mexico State victory. Here they go. Severson drops to throw. Under pressure. It's incomplete! New Mexico State survives in overtime. And just like that, Colorado State drops to 3-3 in the Mountain West. New Mexico State to the ever-crucial 4-2. Your player of the game, Boom Williams, the 18 carries, $128 and a touchdown. He also contributed in the air a little bit. But as for New Mexico State, they have got to get the turnover bug fixed if they're going to try and make a run at their title defense in the Mountain West Conference. And for Colorado State, they are officially eliminated from Mountain West Conference contention. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the New Mexico State Aggies 1-Star Rebuild Dynasty on NCAA Football 14. I will see you guys in the next episode.